What is going on, my good people, my favorite people? It's the USFA once again back in your face here on YouTube, and it should be another fun ride here as always. Thank you so much for spending your evening here with me, but we gotta get the games rolling, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat, shout out everyone in the Discord. Everyone's been subscribing and following all the good stuff, getting some shorts going your way as well. And we got a great game here, folks, between two teams that made it to the playoffs last season. They were both the number 3 seeds going into the playoffs. They both ended up getting beat in the playoffs, but here they are. They're trying to make it back, but a great way to start will be getting a W here. Inter-conference matchup between New York and Huntington Beach. Mafia versus Voyagers. And last time these two teams played, I believe the Mafia won. So Huntington Beach is looking to get back today at home, while the Mafia, they're trying to stay tall within the landscape of the Eastern Conference. It's going to be a fun ride in this one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We'll talk about them a little bit later. But before then, I'll go ahead and drop the plug here. You gotta show some love to our official sponsor here, W. Use code USFAS8 for 10% off on all of your offers coming for you here. If you're looking for the non-jittery vibes within your energy drink, W is the way to go, especially if you're a gamer. They're looking to help you get that prime time energy when you're on prime time, whether that's YouTube, Twitch, whatever that may be. If you're using Kick, do what you need to do. But we got a great deal with them here. Make sure you show some love to them. I'm going to go ahead and get me some push and punch myself in the upcoming week when I get paid, along with the new shaker. I lost my shaker. Someone stole it at the LA Fitness. I'm mad at that, but needless to say, we could go ahead and get into the gameplay in just a little bit. I'll hit the USFA Brandon, and I'll see you on the other side. Best of luck to New York and Huntington Beach. And we are underway here in Huntington Beach, California, as the Voyagers will kick us off on offense, trying to bounce back from 2 straight losses. And they'll go ahead and hand it off for the first play. Look at the homie reaching out, is up to no good. He lost his top spot in the rushing leaderboards, but a game today could change that. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's 2nd and inches. We'll talk about these players in a little bit in regards to the rosters, but Huntington Beach trying to get something going. A deep drop back and a screening it to the homie up. Then he's going to turn up. A juke move gets past midfield. And their first pass is a completed one. That's going to be a Voyager's first down. Nice play there, faking the defense. Huntington Beach trying to get back to their week 1 and week 2 segments here. Looking midfield and caught, turn it up. Going to get the first down. A little bit more is Jeff Brown down to the 25. And another Voyagers first down coming their way. They left them wide open in the middle of the field. Huntington Beach already in scoring range. Going to be interesting to see the other side on offense too. Cletus Castle trying to get his team back in motion as we see the pass again, looking short. Middle field and caught, turning up as Grigsby pushed out, and he's going to get past the 20. for his first catch of the game, a gain of 7. Matt Grigsby coming out of the slide on that particular play. It's 2nd and 3 coming. Passing it again. Millfield had a man wide open, but missed his mark was action. I think there was a little bit of miscommunication there. He had the man open, but I think the receiver was supposed to be a little bit to his left. Gonna be 3rd and 3 coming. Looking for the first here. And they're gonna pass it again, looking right side and gonna be caught. JoJo Tidwell Jr. for the Voyagers, first down on 3rd down. That's a great play there. We'll see this pass here right outside of the reach of number 32. That's going to keep the sticks alive. Huntington Beach still rolling strong, but can they punch it into the end zone? They made it to the red zone twice last week, only got field goals, so they definitely want to change that here, and they'll keep it on the ground. Hand off and gets to the 3. The gain of 2 on that one is going to be 2nd and goal coming up. The middle of the field pretty much wide open. But what will they do on offense is the question. They are going to hand it off, push it forward. They're going to get taken into the end zone. Easy buckets. Gonna make it 6-0 in favor of the home team Voyagers. Nice job. And I gotta check something real quick and see if I can open it up while it's go ahead and setting everything up. My bad. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. I'm looking a little bit away from it. I had to click one thing that I forgot to turn on. That's my B. But nothing too crazy though. Everything's looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Let me go ahead and put that back on and we'll get this thing rolling. There you go, much better. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone feeling? New week number 5 is here. Only going to get stronger as we keep the chains a moving, just like Huntington Beach did on that particular drive. A great start to their game. We'll see if they can keep the momentum up going forward. And we are back on. Here comes the return coming. See if you take past the 20. It does just that. Down to the 23-yard line here for the homie Gataki. Now that's not Gataki, that's Giovanni Walker. 1st and 10 coming for the Mafia. I believe up to this point, Action Jackson Jr. is leading in passing attempts. We'll see if that changes going forward. Definitely need to get the homie Upton more involved. Going to send the blitz. Doesn't get home. Left the man open. That's going to be Gataki. Nope. That's once again the homie Giovanni Walker. He had a big play last week, and he's going to start out the day with 18. Okay, everything's working cool. I had my touch portal wonky a little bit, but they're going to fake the handoff again. Deep drop back. Going to take off to run. Throws it right side and over the head of the receiver crossing. Going to be 2nd and 10 here. And I didn't do this for the touchdown there for the Voyagers. Let me hit it one time. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. Trying to get something going. They're going to fake the handoff again. A lot of play action. Right side here to Jalone. He's just going to take it out of bounds. chased out by, I believe, X-Pac number 37. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up here. And honestly, I think Huntington Beach's defense up to this point has played exactly like I kind of expected. A lot of small score games. It's just been the offense that has been able to turn up like they want to. Looks for the screen and gets thrown down for the sack. Thomas Noble getting into the backfield, trying to get the screenplay running, but took too long. And that's going to be the sack, first of the game there for the Voyagers. USFA, the premium professional football simulation league, and look at the premium punt. They're from New York inside the 10. Huntington Beach is going to have to start a little bit deep in their own field position, but let's see what the offense looks like from a player standpoint. Just give me 1 second. I could bring it up real quick for you. And we are on Huntington Beach today. Let's go ahead and start with them on offense. They have Action Jackson Jr. in the second year, quarterback, and we'll see him take this hike real quick, see what he does with it. Going to be passing it, looking middle of the field, and overthrows the crossing man right there. Is going to be 2nd and 10 coming. But halfbacks will be Levante Lewis and up to no good. Wide receivers will be Vernon Mills, Matt Grigsby, JoJo Tidwell Jr., and Moldy Cheese. Tight ends will be Jeff Brown and Ty White. And Felix De La Chone will be the kicker / punter as they almost threw a pick. 3rd and 10 here. It's 3rd and 10 coming up. I'll talk about the New York defense if Huntington Beach gets the first. Let's go ahead and see. Looking for the man on the run, but going to get sacked. And Buster Mack busting his back. And a loss of 4 will give this a 4th and 15 situation. What a defensive play. And now Huntington Beach is going to be looking for the deep punt. Very short. And it is going to be a punt. Yes, it is. But he was pretty close to the line there. It's going to be sent past the 40. Looking to get outside is Draco's taking it close to midfield. Great starting field position there for the Mafia. Now, for offense, they have Cletus Castle at quarterback. Ron Jalone will be the halfback. Wide receivers will be Cam Mello, Charlie Baker, and Riker Bryston. Tight ends will be Giovanni Walker and Gataki Dracos. Kicker / punter will be Jake Parkey. Shout out to rookie Jake Parkey. Leon doing his thing, looking right side, and that's out of bounds there. Nothing doing there. Now on defense here for the homies in Huntington Beach, I could talk about them now. Let's go ahead and do it. Defensive linemen will be Terrence Goldsberry, Thomas Noble, you seen on the sack, Gronky Kong, and Phenom Chisholm. Linebackers will be Dexter Jackson, Cliff Allen, and Blaze Henderson. In the secondary will be X-Pac, Kyshawn Williams, Ethan McWells, Trey Glock, and Tom Krieg Jr. As he look left side and caught, turning up the field, trying to get more yards and gets inside the 25 is Charlie Baker. 1st and 10 coming here for the Mafia. Great pass. Once again, Kyshawn Williams out of position. A great route there from Baker, and now Mafia, they're in scoring position. And they're going to hand off to Jalone. He's going to run straight into number 77, Cliff Allen. Going to make a 2nd and 6. We'll talk about the Mafia defense in a little bit, but they're trying to do something here on this drive. See if they could tie it up on the road. Gonna be passing it here, looking for a man and gets sacked. And Cliff Allen, he's gonna get that sack. 2-1 the game for Huntington Beach. Cliff Allen made the tackle on the last play, gets a sack here, and now Huntington Beach has a chance to get off the field defensively. They just gotta avoid letting New York getting past the 12-yard line. They're going to fake the pass here on the run, throws to the right side, no one home, guarded by the veteran Dexter Jackson, and it looks like the Mafia is going to have to settle for 3. Kick is going to be up. The kick is going to be good for the field goal. 7-3 is your score. It's going to be the kickoff coming soon. And actually, it looks like I gotta take a quick call real quick. I'm gonna let the game rumble while I handle that. I'll be right back with some commentary in just a little bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll be right back with the gameplay in just a little bit. I'll get the sound kicking for you though as it continue. Give me like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. That didn't take too long. Probably looked like a short drive there for Huntington Beach. And now New York is back on offense. Looking to get something going here. Let's fake the jet sweep and give it to Jalone. Pushing to the 30 and another flag that I just seen there. So that's 2 in a row. Here for New York, they have to go back a little bit. It's 1st and 20. Trying to get something going here. First quarter winding down. And they'll send Walker on the jet sweep again, trying to get something going, trying to get deflected, but great defense by McWells. Actually, no, that's Trey Glock there with the play. It's going to be 2nd and 21 coming. Loss of 1 on that play. Drive continues to roll here. Looking for the reverse, going to take it up, finding a crease, gets it too close to the 30 right there, down at the 28. A lot better situation than there was before, but they only have one play to get 13 yards. As far as giving up points, though, Huntington Beach, an admirable job so far this season. It's just a matter of the offense picking it up like they did earlier this season. Right side and gonna be caught in traffic. Does not care. Tested the former cornerback of the year, and they're going to get the job done once again for Charlie Baker. It's 1st and 10 here. Nice job. It looked like X-Pac was trying to get to it, but that was just really, really good ball placement there from Cletus Castles. They hand it off, looking for a crease, not going to find one. Blaze, actually that's a bot player there, 59. Getting into the mix, Thomas Noble chipping in as well. A gain of 1 on that play. Let's see what happens here on this next play. Or will they take it to the end of the first? Looks like they will. I'm not mad at you, homies. Do what you need to do to find your offense some momentum as we enter quarter number 2. Let's go ahead and get into it. Huntington Beach trying to get off the field. Handoff again, finding a little bit of a crease and running into Blaze Henderson. Another 3rd down situation coming up. Trying to get something going here. Another handoff. No, it's a fake. Looking for a man. Stands in the pocket, runs away, and just throws it away into the Huntington Beach bench. Actually, no, I take that back. That's the New York bench there. It's going to be 4th and 3, though. Huntington Beach gets to stop again. Unless New York decides to go for it here. Offense trying to get back on, and it will be another punt, sending this one right side. Looks like it is going out of bounds inside the 5 again, and Jake Parkey, he says that he got the juice. Another nice pin. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming. Huntington Beach is going to have to stay in tall in their own end zone for a little bit. Gonna send a man in motion here, and they're gonna fake the handoff. Looking, throws it, pick six, and he sniped before the touchdown. Oh, that's tough. That was a reach out of Paco Pac. The second says, "You better not test me, homie. That's an easy bucket," and the Mafia's gonna take the lead. Oh, that's nasty. Oh my goodness. And he had a man crossing that was open, but he rushed that play. And that's going to give Huntington Beach, or take the lead away from Huntington Beach. The Mafia has the lead, folks. That's insane. A quick score. And it was also set up from that pin from Jake Parkey. I told you, special teams, very, very underrated in the game of football. You needed to pin your opposing team's offense and put up points. And it looks like they did both just off of that. Wow, what a play. Now, how does Huntington Beach respond is the question. They haven't really done too much since their first scoring drive, which was a touchdown. I believe that's Action Jackson Jr.'s 4th interception on the season. It isn't in first place in regards to interceptions, but he's definitely up there now. Is going to be sent away. And it is going to be taken from the end zone. Moldy Cheese trying to find something, and he's going to truck forward to the 29. Huntington Beach to have some breathing room now. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. And these are a little bit of the quirks we've seen from this Huntington Beach offense. Since week 2, they've taken a little bit of a nosedive in regards to consistency. They're going to send a man in motion, looking to try to get something going, trying to pass out of it, and that's not going to help. So Action Jackson Jr. is 5 for 12 at the current moment. We'll see if he can pick up his game for sure. 2nd and 10. And they're going to fake the handoff here, looking left side and a dot. He's going to find Jeff Brown that time. That was definitely a great pass. Close to midfield. Here comes Huntington Beach. Right off of the cut, too. The defensive player had no chance of stopping that one. The first pick 6 of the season, too. Did not say that earlier, but definitely the first pick 6 as they hand this one off, pushing forward in a big game. A juke move there by the homie, up to no good. Trying to get his 2nd touchdown. He'll push into Mafia territory with that play. That's exactly what we expect from up to no good for sure. Love to see a little bit more action. Or a little bit more action handing it off to Upton, but they're going to pass it again. Looking right side wide open. Catches that is the homie. Pushing forward and trying to get the first. And they're going to give it to him. 1st and 10. Voyagers. And he pushed through 2 defensive players on that play. Nice fight there from JJTJ. Drive continues. Inside field goal range, I believe, and they're going to hand it off again. Trying to take off and gets inside the 30 with that play. Gain of 4 on that one. Up to no good, trying to turn up for the squad. And I think, me personally, if they ran the ball a little bit more, Huntington Beach may be in a better position. Almost got a man offsides there. And they are going to fake it, looking for a man, looking to take off the run, looking right side, and caught in traffic. JoJo, a dot inside the 5, and the Voyagers are back. Can they punch it in? What a play there by Action Jackson Jr. Dragging the toes as well, just to make sure he got both feet in. He didn't need to do that, but the drive continues here. Huntington Beach looking to punch it in. Try to take the lead back. Looking on the run. Throws right side. Cannot find anyone, even though he had 1 or 2 people open, depending on where he placed it. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now, these are the type of times where you need your offense to step up. It looks like it should be another pass play again. Inside the red zone, they're going to try it. Looking for the left side and dot for the touchdown. Action to Upton, you can't go wrong. And I'm sure that's Huntington Beach's favorite song. But another great drive here from Huntington Beach, and they'll take the lead and back. Going to kick this one up. And Huntington Beach has themselves a 14-10 lead. Thank you, crowd, for filling that in for me. Great job. Now we'll see if the Mafia can match that. And a great bounce back there for sure for Action Jackson Jr. He did throw the interception to pick 6, but he ends up getting the touchdown. So they're pretty much back in the same position as they was prior to that. Now it's up to the defense to stand tall as well. I did not talk about New York's defense since we set this one up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right about now. Let's see, defensive line. They have 2 players, Tyree Wells and Buster Mack. Actually, they have 3. They also have Ivan Johnson. Linebackers will be Daquan Blackman, Devontae Tree, Ernesto Romero, and Paco Pac II. The last one, Paco Pac II, was the one that made the oh wow, that was a nice return. He made the pick 6 though. Cornerbacks, actually defensive backs, Neil Mason at corner, D.D. Beasley, the free safety, and Cornstalk will be your strong safety. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Voyagers currently leading in total yards. And they're trying to give themselves another chance, and they're going to get hit right at the 36-yard line. Ron Jalone, he's trying to step his game up too, for sure. Trying to get something coming. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Taking the handoff, the blitz is trying to come from the other side. It just throws this one away, no one home. And luckily enough for Cletus Castle, he did not stay put because he would have got taken down from the back. But it's going to be 3rd and 6 here. No offsides. They're going to fake the end around, but going to get sacked on the other side. Noble getting number 2 on the day. And that's going to be 4th and 13. There's that Huntington Beach defense that I was expecting. Great pass rush there. Didn't even allow Cletus Castle a chance to look up the field. That's going to be 4th and 13. The Voyagers will get the ball back. Kick is up to around the 20-yard line here for X-Pac, trying to get something going, and he's got a lot of speed past midfield. Going to turn up and juke past the 30, past the 45 to the 41. And another huge gain sets up Huntington Beach in great field position. We'll see if they'll be able to turn up and get some more points on the board. Good news for Huntington Beach. They didn't score any touchdowns last week. They turn up and get 2. They're going to try to make 3 as they hand off to the right side. Juke move and dragging a man past the 30. One last push. Gets up to no good, over 40 yards rushing. The second quarter starting to wind down. The Voyagers got the momentum. No offsides penalty there. Going to pass it again. Looking right side and caught. Turning up and just going to push forward as much as he can. Going to make it a gain of 4. He does have a receiving touchdown, so that definitely helps him out. Definitely a drop down in regards to receiving touchdowns from halfbacks this season. I'm happy to see that, because we've seen pretty much like 3 or 4 a week thanks to huge screenplays. That has not been the case. But look at the man getting taken down in the backfield. Is that Paco Pac? Yes, it is. Actually, they're not calling it a tackle for loss, but I would have called it that. 3rd and 6 coming. Huntington Beach is in field goal range, but I'm sure they want more. And they are going to pass it, looking for a man. Turn up and does throw it, but no one was home. Going for the easy points there. Not trying to force it. Already threw 1 interception. Give credit to where credit is due. The Mafia stood tall. And it looks like the Mafia are going to try to get some points here. I mean, the Voyagers are trying to get some points via the field goal. 4th and 6 coming. Kick is up. It looks pretty good to me from this vantage point. The crowd agrees with me. And they'll take 3 to go back up a touchdown. It's 17-10. Home crowd trying to keep their team in it. We'll see what the Mafia could do with these 4 minutes. What can the Mafia do here on offense? The run game has been decent enough, I'd say, but me personally, I'd say try to add a little bit more of it in your flavor, you know what I'm saying? See if you can try to get something going. As you see the return getting pushed back as he was trying to pass the 30. Kataki Draco's right hand man, Giovanni Walker, he does his thing. It's 1st and 10 coming. Got to fake the handoff here, looking for a man. He's wide open as Jalone takes off, but that 90 speed got to him real quick. Only a gain of 5 on that one. Could have been a lot worse. Looking to hand off. Nope, it's going to be a fake. Taking off to run, but it's going to be a sack. And there's Gronkicon. He's trying to get back in that sack race here. It's been a pretty fun ride watching these defensive linemen go at it this season. That's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up here. A loss of 3. Gronkicon. You got to say it like that. Not Gronky Kong. You got to say Gronkicon. 3rd and 8 coming to handoff, looking left side, got a little room, and he's going to pick it up. Yes, he is. Caught him sleeping, and just enough blocks to get the job done. Kyshawn Williams drags him down, but not before he could pick up the first. Great play. Going to pass it again. Field and caught, tackled immediately by Dexter Jackson, who I believe is the current tackle leader. As per what we have currently in the stat sheet, he's well over 30 in this season. As we move to the 2-minute warning, let's go ahead and get into it. Gonna be passing here right side and caught, turning up, gets close to midfield as Cam Mello. He's trying to turn up a little bit. I love it. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. And I didn't even talk about this. A very underrated jersey set. The all cream set with the burgundy trim here for the Mafia. Very underrated, if I do say so myself. 1st and 10 coming for the Mafia. The pass rush trying to get home. Turns up and Gronkicon. Number 2 on the day, and that's going to set up a loss of 5. 90 seconds left in the first half. It's going to be passing the right side and caught. Turning it up is Jalone getting inside Huntington Beach territory with that play. Still 3rd down coming though. Final minute ticking off. No huddle here, 45 seconds left. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man. Field and caught again. Dragged down at the 35. We should be seeing some timeouts coming for the Mafia. Yes, they will call it right here. Let's get into it. What can the Mafia do? First and 10, deep drop back, looking right side and caught again, turning up, dragging a man to the 25-yard line. There should be another first down play. Huntington Beach at this point looking to at least hold them to a field goal. But right now, the Mafia is on the cusp of getting into the red zone. Hope you're having a beautiful day, though. My day is going well. I got some USFA to call. We got to keep it rolling. Looking left side and gonna be caught. Turning up, gets to the 2-yard line. And Kaishan tried to go for the snipe, but just was not quick enough. And now the Mafia is going to call their third and final timeout with that play. That was a nice catch there. The curl route worked to perfection, and I thought that Kaishan had a chance to snipe it, but he couldn't quite reach out to grab it. And here comes first and goal, looking to get it into the end zone. They're gonna fake the handoff, but it looks like a sack. 10 seconds, and the Mafia needs to hurry up. That might be their doom, and Huntington Beach will hold free at the last second. They will hold on to that 7-point lead going into halftime. A clutch defensive play, but they'll have to do it again as Huntington Beach will send it away to the Mafia. That's going to be an easy touchback there. And they're going to be handing off to the fullback and dragging the man to the 30, almost the 29-yard line. Giovanni Walker. He says, I can get carries too, my man. You got to give me the ball. I can do something with it. It's going to be 2nd and 6, though. And it's going to be another handoff, looking to get tripped up. 3rd and 6, Huntington Beach trying to get off of the field here. Can the Mafia convert those? The question, faking the handoff, looking left side, it's open, turning up is Jalone, and gonna get the first down, barely, I think. Yes, he is. They left the flats open, and Jalone's gonna make them pay. The Mafia keeps the drive alive. And it looked like the Mafia sent everyone deep on that play, and that was enough for the Mafia to take advantage. Pitching this, looking to fumble the football, turns up and is going to pick it up, going to get it out of the bounds. They tried the halfback pass, and it actually worked out in their favor. I wish I could see a replay of that. Okay, so they got the recovery, but I want to see the whole thing from the beginning. But that's definitely getting clipped. Nice punch out there, but once again, just a little unlucky there for Huntington Beach, but they'll get some of that luck back. The Mafia couldn't keep their feet intact on the ground, and they're going to have to move it back 5 yards. Going to be handing this one off. Decent blocking, but homie Blaze Henderson says no to that play. Another 3rd and medium situation coming. Mafia put in spots where they can potentially get off the field, but the Mafia found ways to keep the drive alive. In the pistol here, looking for a man. They go on the slants, and it's going to be incomplete there. One of Cletus Castle's not so accurate passes we've seen so far. And it looks like Huntington Beach holds strong, barely. And granted, you got to give Huntington Beach credit still. Has not allowed a touchdown in this game. We'll see the punt is rolling to the 2, and once again another pin down to the 1-yard line, and Jake Parkey on another level. We might see the future of the USFA in regards to kicker / punters right before our eyes. It's 1st and 10 coming. They're going to pitch the right side, trying to get something going, but there's going to be a safety. That is tough there. A pick six and now a safety. The Mafia is going to get this football back too. Not the greatest of plays there in that situation. They tried to catch him slipping with the pitch. And that's going to give New York 2 free points. What a defensive play here. 5-point lead here from Huntington Beach. And now the offense has given up 9 points here to this Mafia team, but is that too many points? Especially if the Mafia can find their way to move their own offense down the field. Will that spell doom here for the Voyagers? And they got to go backwards. Unfortunate. Going to be 1st and 15 coming up here for the Mafia. Going to look for a man right side and going to be caught trying to swat it, but once again, perfect placement there from Castle. That's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 Mafia. Look at this replay. He was right there, but the bot player could not hang on to it. Couldn't get his hand in between them. 30 plays, 20 of which were passes, and they're going to go with the speed option to get slowed down. Great job by Phenom Chisholm for his tackle for loss. It's going to be 2nd and 12. And they're going to hand it off again, trying to find a crease, but Huntington Beach's defense is starting to turn up a little bit. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. Dexter Jackson, he's still trying to turn up, still trying to keep all the players in the USFA, let him know that he's still the tackle leader. 3rd and 12 coming up here. Can they find a way to get on again? The pass rush is coming, but he avoids it, trying to take off to run, throws on the run and dives. Gonna get the bucket. And that's definitely worth the sonic ring right there for sure. Go ahead and do it. That was too easy there. And that could have been very disastrous there. Gonna be taken off right side and caught. Turned up. Gonna get the first down. Is Ron Jalone. And they're inside the 35 now. It's going to be 1st and 10. Going to be taken off, looking for the play right side and caught, turning up. And he's not going to go too much further there, only a gain of 2. Second and 8 coming up. And another false start penalty. Back him up again. Back to the 37. I'm sure a leg like Parkey's will be able to knock it through, but I'm sure they're going to try to see if they can get some more yards here. Looking in midfield and caught and hit immediately. What a snipe there from the homie Henderson. Going to make it 3rd and 10 now. Looking, gonna fake the handoff again. Pass rush trying to get home. Almost, he's losing a lot of yards and fumbles. Picks up. It's gonna be Phenom Chisholm to the 30. No one's gonna touch that man for the touchdown. The defense of Huntington Beach says we can get our team points too. The 3rd defensive score today. And Huntington Beach is going to take a 2-point lead, 2-score lead. Very unconventional, but hey, the job got done. Kick is up and good. Provide Huntington Beach a score by 2. That's exactly what you'll get for the Mafia score. 24-12 is what you see at the top of your screen. And you see that ticker up top. I like the candy red there in the background, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to be adding to that season 8 championship squad up there at the top, the ring of champions there that I have. Make sure you show some love to all of our various affiliates. As you can see at the top, the ECFL, our collegiate affiliates, when they get drafted, when they leave college, they'll get drafted by one of our 10, soon to be 12 teams coming into the USFA. And we'll also have the GSB Gold Standard Basketball. I said basketball. I'm tripping. Basketball. Shout out to the homies there. If you know who the best center in GSB history is, it's yours truly, Pharaoh Dotson. I don't care what no one says. You can have your Kingdom Auras and all those other players. I can't even think of any right now. It's off the top of my head, but Kingdom Aura is like my mini rival, you know what I'm saying? But the most efficient is Pharaoh, you know what I'm saying? As we see the handoff, no, it's another fake looking to get to him again, middle of the field, and caught. They left Jalone open for the first, and he's going to run into a few Voyagers on that play. He's going to be 1st and 10 coming. First and 10 coming up. Handoff, looking for a lane in. Once again, Dexter Jackson around the football, a gain of 2 on that play. And as you can see, he has 6 tackles there, but I'm pretty sure he has way more than that. I think they only show like the solo tackles when that ticker comes. But every time I go to the stats, it seems like it's always more. 2nd and 8 coming. Faking a handoff. Looking for a man to throw it to. Throws on a run. Gets Shalone and gets tackled again. There goes Blaze Henderson getting into the mix. 20 for 26 is very accurate there for sure. So for Huntington Beach to at least give themselves a chance while also giving up a huge completion percentage, it speaks volumes to what they could do on defense whenever the going gets tough. Gonna be another handoff. No, it's a fake. And Rocky gone again. Down for the sack. Number 3. And you see right there up top, 8 sacks here from this Huntington Beach defense. That may be a record for a team in a single game. And we still have another quarter and some change to go. Sending this one away here. X-Pac, he had a great return earlier. He's going to try it again to the left side. Tries to spin move, but the homie Devontae Tree is like, man, you better sit your young self down. I got time today like my name is Moneybag. It's going to be 1st and 10. To send JoJo in motion, and they're gonna pass to him probably. No, he's not. He's gonna try up north. And the pass off the mark there is going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Big news for me though, I got a new controller. Woo, woo. So I don't have to use the keyboard to like shift through like all the stats and stuff. I can use my controller like normal. My right trigger was broke. I think because I had like the clamp that like stops it from going all the way down. I accidentally pressed it too hard and broke it. So it is what it is. Passing the left side and caught and just gets out of bounds. That was a little low there on the tackle, sir. Like that made my knee hurt. 3rd and 5 though. Coming up here for the Voyagers, trying to extend the lead. They already have 24. And they're trying to do something crazy. And for the people that have just joined in, the New York Mafia, they scored a touchdown, but it was not an offensive one. It was a pick 6 as they passed it right side and caught there from Vernon Mills, who's trying to get his team up in fire mode. That's his first catch of the game, and that's definitely going to hurt his numbers if he doesn't pick it up in this next quarter or so. But New York, they scored a pick 6, so that's 7. They scored a field goal and they scored a safety, so that's how they got 12, not 4 field goals, as you probably think. Middle field and caught. Turn it up is Upton. Past 40 and going to get to the 38. The offense picking it up here for the Voyagers. 1st and 10 coming. Keeping it moving here. Gonna pass it again, screenplay, but gets shut down. That pass had him stay where he was instead of taking it on the run, and that's a loss of 4 in that play. Great heads up play by Ivan Johnson. I wish the team's stats showed like individual statistics too, like stats, but like compiled them all. But looks like Action Jackson Jr. is back at 60% as we close out quarter number 3, and we'll flip the fields. Throw your 4s in the chat for your boy. Let's get into it. 3rd and 12 coming. Going to be another pass, looking to take off the run and throws it and trying to get stopped, and he is going to get stopped down at the 35. If they try to field goal here, it will be a pretty long one, but I think Felix probably can do it. 7 for 46 on the day there for Upton. And they are going to try the left hash. Can Felix get the job done here? Kick is up, and it looks long enough. It looks accurate enough. And the Voyagers will take the lead even further. 27-12 is your current score. And Huntington Beach is in the driver's seat to get this W. They definitely needed it after losing 2 close games straight too. So you got to give Huntington Beach a little credit. I mean, they weren't getting blown out. We've seen a lot of times last season they could not hold water in a cup. But this time defensively, this Huntington Beach team, they've made amazing strides all the way through. And I've said earlier this season, Huntington Beach leads the league in United Bowl championships, right? They've won them in seasons 2, 4, and 6. We are in season number 8. Is this the year where the Voyagers comes up and just lets everyone know that it's their time again? That's going to be the question. First and 10 coming up here. Gonna be passing here, middle field, and caught and hit immediately by Kaishan. The homie Baker trying to get his team going. And one thing that the Voyagers can say that they've done so far, they have yet to allow an offensive touchdown to this Mafia team. That's the only real reason why this game is as close as it is. Because if the scores continue to be as is, it'll be 27 to potentially 3 or maybe 5. Going to be passing the left side and dropped. And that's going to be a drop right there. And it looks like, once again, the homie Devontae Tree is out there, but that's definitely oof. Definitely an oof moment there. Had it first. Those 3 tight end sets, man. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming. They are going to send Cam Mello in motion, looking for a man. There is an open one. It's going to turn up and get the first down. Is Ron Jalone. 22 for 29 on the day there for the homie, Cletus Castle, but he's been sacked 8 times, so kind of tough right at this current moment. No interceptions here for this Huntington Beach defense, but they did get a fumble recovery for a touchdown. We've seen a first pick 6 and fumble recovery touchdown. That's pretty crazy as you see the screen, and it's going to get tackled immediately. Great tackle there from Krieg Jr. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Trying to get something going. Gonna be passing, looking left side and caught, turning up for the first. Gonna push inside Huntington Beach territory. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. There's still a 2-possession game. They'll just need one 2-point conversion to make it one touchdown regular and 1 touchdown with a 2-point conversion. They could tie the ball game up, or they could go 2 touchdowns with a 2-point conversion. And that's going to be deflected. Great defense there by Blaze Henderson, stopping Gataki Dracos. And that's one player we haven't seen a lot of today, who's trying to keep pace in that tight end of the year award. That race for tight end of the year. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. 2nd and 10 coming, though. Trying to get something going. They're going to pass it again. Looking left side. It's going to be caught. Rolling out of bounds is Jalone for another catch. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming. Now, do they go for it is the question. Now, me personally, I'd say go for it because you need to score twice. You need to get a stop and you need to score again. It could be do or die time here for this Mafia team. They got to get the first here. Bunch to the top, and they're going to drop back again. Takes off to run, throws on the run, got his man reaching out, and it looks like Devontae Tree helps him out, but he is a little short. Ethan McWells with the tackle. It's going to be 4th and inches now. Gonna be handing this off, and it's going to be a first. Sheds off 1 man and runs into, I believe, Gronky Kong there, but the drive is still alive here for the Mafia, trying to get something going. Gonna be passing it, looking left side and caught. Turns up as Draco's reaching out and going to pick up the first by himself. 1st and 10, Mafia. His 2nd catch for 12 yards so far. And another flag. Gotta take it back 5 again. 1st and 15. Now, as the clock continues to roll, that's definitely going to increase the chances of New York going forward here. We'll see if this Huntington Beach defense can stand tall once again like they have been throughout the whole game. Millfield and caught and hit immediately is Mello. Once again, a very accurate passing game here for the homie. Gonna be 2nd and 9 coming. Gonna be passing it. Now field and caught. Turn it up, trying to get the first as Cam Is he a little short? Yes, he is. Another 3rd and inches situation coming up. That's Riker Bryston. My bad. And those cream arm sleeves are just so boss. I'm not even going to lie to you. Going to be passing it short and caught. And there goes Devontae Tree getting inside the 5-4. 5 minutes left in the 4th. And he's turning up a little bit, getting a little middle linebacker action there. Is working out in their favor. And another 3 tight end set coming for the Mafia. Looking for a man, short drop back. They're not getting home, but they're taking off to run, chasing them down and get sacked. It took them a minute, but they got to go backwards. Great pressure there by this Huntington Beach team. Looks like Cliff Allen and another player chipped in on that one. 4 minutes left in the 4th. Going to be passing it again, looking left side and caught, turning up, and Riker Bryson's going to get into the end zone. Not giving up. The Mafia will score their first offensive touchdown of the game, and it's a big one. We'll see where they go from here. And they will take the extra point, 19-27. So now the Mafia needs to get the quick stop and score within a span of less than 4 minutes. We'll see what Huntington Beach's offense can do. But we got ourselves a great game here. Huntington Beach, they tried their best to keep them out of the end zone offensively, but the Mafia did find their way into the end zone. And now Huntington Beach, if they want to get their 3rd victory on the season, they'll have to turn up here. Should see a little ground game action going on for the Voyagers going forward, but at this point you never really know until it happens. You know what I'm saying? But here comes Action Jackson Jr. and the gang. See if they could get something rolling. And they are going to pass it here. Millfield and caught. Turn it up. It pushes forward to get close to the first down. Definitely a good start. There's going to be 2nd and 1 coming. High formation. They're going to send JoJo on the motion. And they are going to hand it off, pushing forward, trying to get the first and going to get it on the 2nd and 3rd and 4th effort. 9 for 51 on the day there for Upton. There's going to be another 1st and 10 coming up. Letting the clock drain down. Going to pass it again. Looking right side. And going to be overthrowing his man. That stops the clock. Going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Going to be passing it here, looking left side and caught. Turn it up is Jeff Brown with a big catch. In Huntington Beach, they're going to push into Mafia territory with that play. Trying to hand this one off. Yes, it is. Going to turn up and pushing inside the 20 is Upton with another gain of 10 plus. That's going to push that average up a little bit, as looks like the Mafia is going to have to drain another timeout. Perhaps one more first down here from the Voyagers could seal the deal. Good thing for the Mafia, they still have a 2-minute warning in their back pocket, so not all hope is lost as they fake the handoff, looking for a man. Millfield and caught, turn up again, makes one man miss, and hits inside the 10 as they called their final timeout here. May see one more play here for the Voyagers. They still have the 2-minute warning, so the Voyagers can't really just give up. Perhaps they could punch it in one more time. And they do have their offense on the field. Only 40 plays here for the Voyagers. 30 of them were passes. And they will keep it on the ground. Why not pushing forward and trucks himself into the end zone. And you could pretty much put a bow on this ball game. What a play from the homie Upton. Fireworks are flying. Great job once again from the Voyagers. They hit 30 points once again on the season. And a 7-play, 74-yard drive may essentially seal this one up. And this will push them in the driver's seat for now in regards to who will be at the top of the leaderboards for the Western Conference. They still have to see what Tacoma and Anchorage and Arizona have to deal with. Now, Tacoma's going to be playing a game. They're going to be playing a team on the opposite side of the spectrum in the Eastern Conference. And on the other side, between the other two teams, Arizona and Anchorage, the Battle of the A's will close out this week. Let me see who, yes, actually I forgot, Tacoma will be playing St. Louis in the final game this week. They'll be playing Sunday for the United Bowl rematch. As you see the return get into the 20. And now the Mafia, they're looking to get something going here. We'll see Pittsburgh and Charlotte in the next game. And then following that will be Tampa Bay and Dallas at night on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? As we see it, quick pitch, it's going to be caught, turning up and gets past the 25. 2nd and 6 coming up here. I believe up to this point, this may be the most points that the Mafia has allowed all season long. If not the most, probably the second most. Going to be passing it. Taking off to run. Stands in the pocket, throws to right side, and it's over the head of Baker. Out of bounds as well. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. And the Voyagers are trying to wrap this one up early. That's where she almost got home there, but not to be. Looking for another pass again, left side. It throws the almost pick. And Ethan McWells, he should have had that one. That was an easy bucket, but could not catch it over the shoulder. He had 2 in the first game of the season. That would have been number 3 on his so far young career. But 4th and 6 coming. This potentially could be the last play offensively for the Mafia until next week. But they're going to try to keep it pushing right side and some pressure. And going to be almost picked off again. And this time X-Pac couldn't hang on to it, but it does hit the turf regardless. And Huntington Beach could take a little sigh of relief. They will go to 3-2 on the season after that play, officially. Now on the other side, the Mafia, they came into this ball game with the 2-2 record. They'll go to 2-3, so they'll fall a little bit shy of that behind 500, but Nothing to sneeze at. Still plenty of games left in the season. And with how it's turning up in the East, it's going to be a dogfight for that 3 spot, assuming Tampa Bay and the homies in for St. Louis keep on grinding as they fake the handoff and going to give it to the homie, and he going to hit in the backfield there. Nice tackle there by Daquan Blackman. 3rd and 12 coming up. Should see one more kneel down. They almost faked them with that, but running back decided to take that inside instead of bouncing it out. And it looks like victory formation is here for the Voyagers. As we wrap this one up, final score will be 34-19. Not expecting the field goal team to come out, but they do. I don't think they'll go for it. They don't really need the points. They got the W. Take it to the next game. You know what I'm saying? And the final score, once again, 34-19 in favor of Huntington Beach. They got the job done for sure. Shout out to the homies. Mafia, they still got some work to do offensively, but they do put up one of their better offensive performances just in regards to getting points on the board. Looking at the score, though, we'll see. Looks like the Mafia has the edge in offense, 287-270. A few skids there from Huntington Beach, but I think after that fumble recovery for a touchdown, it definitely turned the tides for them. As you can see, this time they went 2 field goals last week. They got 3 touchdowns this week, and that definitely aided them in getting the victory for sure. Possession time, Huntington Beach only had the ball for about a quarter and a half, and that's all they really need on offense. But big shout out to the defense as well. Even with the Mafia holding the ball for almost 30 minutes, they only allowed 19 points. Looking at the passing attacks for both of these teams, though, Cletus Castle ends the day with 74% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, and 301 yards. Nice job. Action Jackson, he did throw a pick earlier, but he came through and got the passing touchdown at the end of it. 63%, over 200 passing. Great job from him. Rushing wise, Upton No Good and Ron Jalone were the 2 main halfbacks here. And it looks like Upton came through with the clutchness. 12 for 73, 2 TDs. Definitely one of his better games this season. And Ron Jalone, he averaged 3 on the day. Receiving wise, let's talk about it. Let's go Huntington Beach first. They got 7 for 46 for Upton, so definitely a great game from him. Overall, got it through the air, on the ground, and he also got another touchdown here. So 3 total touchdowns there for Upton. Helped him get the victory. Jeff Brown, 4 for 72. JoJo Tidwell Jr., 3 for 45. Matt Grigsby, 3 for 15. Levante Lewis, 1 for 14. And Vernon Mills, 1 for 12. On the other side, Ron Jalone with the 11-piece and catches. Great job from him. 79 yards. Giovanni Walker, 6 for 52. Let's see. Charlie Baker, 5 for 70. Cam Mello, 4 for 49. Riker Bryson, 2 for 22. And it looks like the tight end getting into the mix. Devontae Tree, a.k.a. the middle linebacker, doing his thing. And Kataki Dracos ends the day with 2 for 12. Now, defensively, Devontae Tree led in tackles, along with Neil Mason with 6. Cornstalk with 5. D.D. Beasley with 4. Ivan Johnson with 3. Paco Pac with 3. Daquan Blackman with 3. Tyree Wells with 2. Buster Wells with 2. Ernesto Romero with 1. Let's see a little bit further. That's all the user defensive players there. Tackles for loss, Ivan Johnson leads the way with 2. Romero and Blackman both get 1. Sack wise, there's only 1. That was from Buster Mack. Interception there from Paco Pac II, and we gotta make sure you keep up with that. He did score the touchdown. Great job from him. Pass deflection wise, looks like Cornstalk and Paco Pac II are the only users here with that. And that's all the stuff there. Actually, I'll take that back. Ivan Johnson also had a safety too. So shout out to the homies in homies in New York, they did a great job all game long. Now, tackle wise here for the homies at Huntington Beach, looks like Kyshawn Williams and Dexter Jackson and Blaze Henderson each get 8, along with Ethan McWells. So a 4-piece with 8 tackles there, a lot of tackles. Trey Glock with 6, Gronky Kong with 5, X-Pac with 5, Thomas Noble with 4, Cliff Allen with 3, Tom Creek Jr. with 2, Terrence Goldsberry with 2, and a little bit further down, Phenom Chisholm with 1, and that's all the users there. Tackles for loss, Phenom Chisholm and Terrence Goldsberry gets 1 apiece. And sack wise, Gronky Kong had 3, great job from him. Thomas Noble, the rookie, gets 2. Cliff Allen 1.5. Dexter Jackson with 1, Blaze Henderson with 1. So a lot of star power there on the sack game. Great job from them. No interceptions. Had a lot of chances, but could not quite get the interception. Ethan McWells, X-Pac, and Blaze Henderson get a pass deflection. Dexter Jackson and Trey Glock each with a forced fumble. Phenom Chisholm with the fumble recovery, 45 yards and a touchdown there from him. Great job. Looks like kicking wise, let's talk about it. Looks like perfect on the day for kicks. Both of them made all their kicks, so that's this is 9 here, 9 points, and then 13, 15 total points between the 2 kickers. Great job. No misses there. We'll check out the kickoff returns in a little bit, but that's going to be 11 total kickoffs, 3 touchbacks. Great job. Looks like Parkey had the longest punt with 58. Both of them averaging over 50 in the average, so great job overall. Kickoff return, Racker Bryson with 2 for 41, Giovanni Walker 5 for 115, Moldy Cheese 2 for 60. Looks like they all average somewhere between 20 and 30. And punt return wise, looks like X-Pac had the longer return there with 39. A great job from him. Kataki Draco's 2 for 23. And that is going to wrap up game number 1 of week number 5, folks. And I just realized I didn't even change the thumbnail, but I'll make sure it's good for the thumbnail on the video. It's all good. It's all gravy. But until then, we'll go ahead and sign off here. Stay tuned for the doubleheader on Friday featuring first, it's going to be Pittsburgh and Charlotte. 2, 1, and 3 teams going at it. And then following that, it'll be Tampa Bay and Dallas. 2 expansion teams going at it, trying to get the job done. But until then, it's your boy Stacks, and we out here.